Thank you. Good morning, family. This is DeJour. I'm yoga therapist here in Los Angeles. Uh, Thankful that UMA Community Clinics have sponsored me to teach here for the last quite a few years. Good morning. So we are here this week. We're going to be doing yoga on our yoga mats. So while I welcome people in, you may grab your mat and get situated. I wanted to acknowledge that I am on the land of the Tongva and Gabrielino First Nations. These are the indigenous people of this part of California, and the land was theirs. They belonged to the land belonged to them. And then the colonizers and enslavers came and stole the land from them and renamed this area Los Angeles, giving gratitude for their stewardship of this most beautiful part of the world that I get to call my hometown. My usual weekly reminders, we will be using nasal breathing throughout the whole class. If you have any injuries, please be mindful of your body, and we don't want to cause any harm or re-injury when we practice yoga, especially in my classes. If you're post-op recovery, same thing, just move with caution. Always do what you can do with the body that you have today, or that you have right now. And then if you need to take a break throughout the class, feel free to stop and take a break and then come back when you're ready. We'll start with a grounding practice. So grounding kind of sets the tone for us wherever we are. It doesn't have to be in a class, but it kind of, you use the five senses. You don't have to use all five, but it just kind of helps to root you into the moment of whatever you're about to do. So every single week, I think almost every week I discuss or talk about over and over again my experience with my income tax preparation annually, and how I use some of these tools when I'm in the lobby waiting for my appointment with the income tax guy. I always owe money, and so I have to kind of center myself and settle myself. And so I use some of these practices. There are all different sorts of grounding practices. You can go on YouTube or Google search and just type in grounding practices, and they're all different types. And you can, kind of go through them and see which one that you resonate with or that you feel the results from the most, and choose one that you can take with you wherever you go. So we would use something like this with the meeting with the income tax guy, or an interview you're going on, or a talk, a hard discussion with family or friends that you have to have, just to settle yourself before you have that talk, or the meeting, or whatever appointment, medical appointment, whatever it is that might give you a little angst or anxiety. You can use these practices for that. um, Sitting in traffic, same thing. I mean, if you're trying to get somewhere on time, and there's an accident that has slowed you down that you of course didn't plan on, you can use these practices in the car as well. So we will start with our sense of taste. I just had coffee, so that's what I taste. So see what you taste in your mouth. It could be toothpaste, it could be breakfast, whatever it could be. Just notice that when you, again, we're going to use all five senses for this. And then we move to our sense of hearing. So listening for sounds inside the room you're in, and then we'll take our attention outdoors, outside your window or whatever is outside from where you are. So sounds inside the room. For me, it is, I turned on the diffuser. I remember to turn it on before we started. And the cat fountain is going, gurgling over there. The water fountain is going on over there. So I can hear those two things. So see what you notice, what you hear. And then move your awareness, sense of hearing, to outdoors and see what you hear outside. Right this moment is really quiet on my street. No birds, no leaves blowing, or wind in the trees, nothing. No cars, nothing going, nothing happening right now. We move to our sense of sight. So have a look around your space, looking at the space with what we call fresh eyes, as if it's your first time in your space. Look at all the things in the room. Furniture, plants, books, artwork, trinkets, the colors of the room in the room. We'll go to our sense of smell. So there's a oil blend happening over there in the diffuser. I have on some shea butter that has kind of a noticeable scent to it. I can smell that. And then let's move to our sense of sight. So we're going to do excuse me, sense of touch. Some scalp massage here. So just go onto your scalp with your fingertips or your fingernails, whichever works. Just kind of massage around. Sit up really tall while we're here. I'm on my stool. I'm going to move in a second to my mat. And see how that feels. See if you notice any tingling after you've gone through this a couple times. This anytime you massage yourself, it cause the blood to rise up to the surface of the skin. So you might feel a little tingling that comes. And then I'm going to jump back on my mat and we'll start with the mat class. Um, so I quickly want to show how to make yourself more comfortable, particularly not for you all because you're here every single week, you know this, but for the people that might catch this in the learning library. The clinic's learning library records all of these, as you know, and people can access them on their own time. So this is a regular bath towel, folded. You can sit directly on the bath towel to make your sitting on the floor or the yoga mat a little more comfortable. Put it right underneath your sit bones is what they're called. Or you can reposition it. I'll turn sideways for this one, where your sit bones are sort of hanging over the edge, one of the edges of your towel or blanket. You can use a blanket. And when that happens, it kind of allows your spine to feel like it's more elongated and your hips are a little bit higher than your knees. So you might be more comfortable to do that. So try it out, see what you like. Or you can just sit directly on your yoga mat. My mat, they call it a pro mat, is hard as a rock, but they last forever. So that's really why I bought it, not because of the name of it. It's a Manduka brand. They don't pay me, but it's my favorite brand. I have several different yoga mats that are this brand. Not all of them are the pro mat. The other ones are much more comfortable. And this one's really heavy. It's like 9 pounds. I was new. I didn't know what I was doing. Anyway, but it will live forever. So sitting up in easy pose or cross-leg seated pose, shoulders and hips are in a vertical line. We're sitting up really tall. And you can pull your belly button in just to stabilize your core a little bit. And also it's working the abdominal muscles there. That's not our focus because we're about to do some stir the pots, but those, whenever you tighten the muscles, they're working hard. And so they get a little toning when you do that. So let's move the upper body in a circle. And you can do a more vertical circle, or excuse me, you can go a little lower when you come down front, a little more to each side, and see which one of those feels the best. You might feel some stretch happening when you lean from one side to the other. See if you notice that. Then we bring in the breath. So the forward bend is the exhale. And then when you sit up or lean back, that's when you inhale. You can also do a combination of a big circle and then a little one, or a few big ones, a few little ones, whatever works for you. So even though our upper body's doing all the moving, this is really for your hip sockets. Um, the forward bend is low back, but it was really a nice way to kind of warm up the spine and the hips and get the muscles on our sides of our rib cage to stretch a little bit, especially this early in the morning. A lot of us have not had any stretching or anything, and so this is how to warm up those muscles. The next time you come forward, I want you to hold forward, hands on the floor on your mat. You can have your palms flat, your fingers spread wide, or you can prop up on your fingertips. So the elbows are straight and we keep the spine long. So the spine is not humpback. Lift your chest a little bit and lean forward and kind of look out towards your fingers. Just hold here. Soft breath here. Then breathe in, walk hands over to the left. Again, flat palm or fingertips, your choice. I'm gonna hold here. So this is a side bend or lateral stretch. Right side of your rib cage is getting stretched. Muscles there rather, not the rib cage, the muscles. And then let's walk over to the right and hold there. Let's come back to the center. Left hand down, we're gonna raise the right arm up. So twisting right, hold here, keep breathing. And then inhale, exhale, right arm down. Inhale the left arm up, keep breathing here. Twist left, left arm up. We'll switch sides. Inhale, left hand down. Exhale, and then inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Last one. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. And then exhale the left hand down in front of you. Lean forward. Keep breathing here. Stretch your spine out. Flatten your back. And breathe. And then inhale and just walk your hands up. Sit up straight. Walk your hands back. Sit up straight. I'm going to recross the legs. Put the other leg in front. Breathe in and go back down to the forward bend. And then let's inhale, left arm up, right hand stays down. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale down, 2 more sets. Inhale, left up. Exhale, left down. Inhale, right up. Exhale, right down. Last one on each side here. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, down, down. And then inhale, right arm up. Exhale, down. And then just sit up. Bring your hands back by your legs. Let's do some shoulder circles. Right shoulder first. Checking on your breath. And then let's reverse. Same shoulder, right shoulder, opposite direction. And then I want to circle the first direction. This time I want to circle the right arm. So we're still circling right arm, big circles. Check on your breathing. And then reverse, same arm, big circles. And then lower the right hand, right arm, and then circle the left shoulder. Reverse circle. And then big circle with the arm extended up or out. And then reverse, same thing, big circle left arm. And then let's circle both arms big, forward or back, we'll go both ways. So when the arms come up, that's the inhale. When the arms circle down, that's your exhale. So try to link the movement and the breath together. And then reverse circle. And then lower your arms, shake out your arms, extend your legs, windshield wiper your feet. Separate your legs as wide as you can, not overstretch, but so you feel a little something on the inside of your thighs, upper, the muscles on the inside of the thigh. And just sit up tall here, hands on your shins. So if you feel something on the inner thigh, that's a stretch. I'm gonna let that stretch happen for a few more breaths for us. If you don't feel it yet, try to open the legs a little bit more, not too much, but just a little more until you feel that sensation or feedback, we sometimes call that. Sitting up straight, pulling your belly button. Breathe in and lean over to your left. So left forearm outside the left leg on top or inside. You get to pick. And the right hand on hip, right shoulder twisted back. So this is a spinal twist, and also we're doing a side bend again. Soft breath. And then inhale, let's go to the right. Outside the right leg, on top of the right shin, inside the right leg, your preference. Left hand on hip, and twist the left shoulder back. Feet are flexed, by the way, toes up. And then inhale, come up. Let's go over to the first side. This time we're going to bring the right arm over to the left. So the left forearm is down, outside, on top, inside left leg. Right arm is all the way over. Right bicep is near your right ear. And just hold here. Try to push the right fingers out a little more to deepen the stretch on the right side of your rib cage. And then inhale, both arms up. Sit up tall while we're here. Then exhale over to the right, inside, outside, on top of right leg with the right forearm. Left arm goes all the way over, and then push the left fingers out a little bit more. Toes pointing up, at your feet. And then inhale, center, sit up tall each time. Exhale, left arm down, right arm over. Inhale up to center. Exhale, right arm down, left arm over. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. We'll do two more on each side. Inhale left. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. This is the last set. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Hold here. We're going to circle the left arm. So big or small circle, small ones, the circumference is just smaller. You can do big ones, you can do combo. Leaning over to the right. Reverse the left arm circles. Inhale up to center, sit up tall, stretch up. And then exhale over left, and then right arm circle. And then inhale up. We're going to go forward bend. Hands down on the floor. Fingers spread wide. You can also come up on your fingertips or down on your forearms. Back stays straight and long. Hold here. And then inhale, just walk yourself upright. Bring your legs together and then windshield wiper your feet. Shake out your arms. Left leg stays straight out. Left foot is flexed. You're going to bring the right heel near the left groin, as close as you can get it. Looks like a number 4. You can hang on to the right foot with the left hand if you would like. Just sit up tall. Let's press down. Right hand inside right knee. Press down toward the floor just a little bit, gently. Sit up straight and shoulders are relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed and down. And then reposition so that the right ankle is above or below the left knee. And we're going to breathe in and go forward. This is a hip opener for the right hip and low back stretch. Back of the left leg is from the buttocks down to your heel is getting a stretch as well. Lean forward here. You can put hands on your left shin, on the floor, each side of your left calf or ankle. Try to keep your back flat. Chest is lifted a little. Breathe through your nose. Inhale, we're going to lift the right leg. Bent, leave it bent. Right hand, right knee. Left hand, right foot. You can sit here and hold it, or you can rock it side to side, your right leg, up to you. And then we're going to place the right foot on the inside of the left thigh. So basically the outside of the right leg is touching the floor. Still looks like a number 4 here. Turn your body to center because naturally it'll turn out a little bit to the right. So you want the torso facing straight ahead. Breathe in, let's walk forward. Options for hands on your left shin, on the floor, wrapped around your left foot. You can also take 2 peace sign fingers, left hand around the left big toe. Can do that if you want. Can also put the palms of your hands on the sole of your palms of your left hand, sole of your left foot. And then inhale, come up, extend the right leg out, shake out arms and legs. We'll change here. Right leg stays straight out, right foot flexed, left heel into the right groin or as close as you can get it. Can hang on to the left foot with the right hand. Left hand presses on the inside of the left knee gently. Press down toward the floor gently. We're not forcing. This opens up the hip joint a little more. You might feel that when you press down. Feels a little different than when you don't press down. Hold here and breathe, sitting up straight. And then reposition left ankle above or below right knee. Breathe in, we're going forward again. Right, hands on either side of the right leg or on top of the right shin, on the right shin. Inhale, come up, and then lift your left leg. So the right hand is holding left foot, left hand, left knee. You can rock the leg or not, it's up to you. Sit up straight and shoulders stay down. You release the left leg, left foot on the inside of the right thigh. Take a breath in and lean forward. Hands again can be flat on either side of your right leg. Fingertips, hold on around the right foot. Peace sign, fingers, right hand around the big right toe. Or right palm on touching the sole of your right foot. And inhale, walk yourself up. Bring both feet to touch. So this is butterfly. We're going to massage for a few breaths. Massage your feet, separate your toes. You can use your knuckles to kind of comb the sole of your foot, soles of your feet. Arch. Breathe in, lean forward. Hands on the floor, fingertips on the floor, forearms on the floor, whatever you got, and hold there and keep breathing. Bring the right hand out to the right on the floor, and then inhale, lift the left arm straight up. We're gonna hold here. Left arm straight up from the left shoulder. Look up toward your left hand. Look down toward your right knee. Look up. Look down. Two more times. Look up. Look down. Last one. Look up. Look down. And let's change sides. Inhale. Left hand comes down to the mat. Right arm straight up. Hold here. Inhale, look up at the right hand. And then exhale down toward the left knee. 3 more times. Inhale, look up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then inhale both arms up. Exhale them down. Extend your legs straight out. Windshield wiper your feet. Shake out your arms. We'll come to table pose. Here's a good place for your towel or blanket. You could pad your knees if you like. You could pad just the knees. I always pad from the knee down to my ankle, just because, why not? Make it a little more comfortable. We'll do some cat-cows here. So table pose, hips, knees, vertical line, shoulders, elbows, wrists, vertical line. And we're gonna breathe in, we're gonna do 2 slow rounds of cat-cow. So inhale and drop your belly, lift your chest, arch your back. We're gonna hold here, keep breathing here. This is the cow of the cat-cow. Soft breath. Move into cat. Take a breath in. And then lift the spine, chin to chest. Push into the floor. I forgot to mention we're on the tops of the feet. So typically in table, the heels want to drop out. We want to keep the toes long, feet long. So basically from the knee, your knees to the tips of your toes are in one straight line. So we're in cat. And then breathe in, we'll go one more slow round. Inhale to cow, chest up, head up, arch your back, hold here. Keep the breath moving here. And then inhale, and then exhale into cat. Hold cat, breathe. Let's go real time. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow, exhale. One more set together. Inhale, and then exhale here. And then I want you to do your own thing for a few breaths. Fast or slow, it's up to you, but fill the lungs each time you go into cow shape. Do a couple more rounds here. Come back to table. Right knee stays on the floor. Right hand stays on the floor. We're going to turn our body so that the left arch side or big toe side of your foot is touching the floor. Left hand on hip. So this is a balance. I don't know if it has a name or what the name of it is, but this is a balance. You might feel yourself wobbling like I feel myself wobbling. That's okay. That wobble helps to build muscle tissue. So it's all good. The more we practice balance poses, the less wobble happens. And it's said that symbolically, the balance poses of yoga help us to remain balanced when we're out in the world, not necessarily physically balanced, but just balanced when we have to deal with people and situations. Let's extend the left arm straight up and hold here. So basically left arm and right arm are in the same line. Soft breath. And then exhale, bring the left hand down, left knee down. I'm going to turn around. So this time, left knee and left hand stay down. Right foot stretches out. Arch side of the right foot on the floor. Inhale and put your right hand on your hip to start. We'll hold here. Get situated here. Keep the breath moving. And then we'll inhale and extend the right arm straight up. And continue breathing. Breathe in and then bring the right hand down, right knee down. Let's go into down dog. So we start in table, curl your toes under. Let's hold there for just a second to get a nice stretch on the feet, especially the bottom of the feet. A nice stretch. If you want to sit back, butt to heels. This is called Thunderbolt or Shero's pose. They used to call it Hero's pose, but I call it Shero's pose or Thunderbolt. Options for this. It's not the prettiest feeling. You can put hands on the floor, flat, and that takes all the body weight off of your heels. Or you can come vertical from the shoulders to the knees. Just come up vertical. The feet are still getting a stretch. It's just not as intense. And then come back down to table. Let's reposition tops of the feet to the floor. So you can sit on your heels again. So this stretches the tops of the feet and the shins. You can hands on the ground, hands on the mat to take some of the weight off of your body weight off of your heels, or you can come up again, shoulders to knees, vertical. So this is a nice stretch for the tops of the feet and the shins. And depending on how much intensity you can take is hands on the floor or butt to heels. It's up to you. Over time, the longer you try to do this, you will be able to sit on your heels and tolerate it. And then let's tap the tops of the feet, come back to table, tap, and roll into a squat. So curl the toes under, and then bring your upper body vertical. You can have knees pointing straight out. For me, it's more comfortable if my knees are angled out. So you have to try them both to see which one is the most comfortable and where you can rest. You can rest with hands or arms on your thighs, forearms on your thighs, hands on your thighs, or fingers on the floor. Doesn't matter. Try to sit up straight. The upper body as vertical as you can get it. This is a nice stretch. You might feel it in the calves. See if you notice that. Let's come back down to table, and finally we'll get into down dog. So here back to table, curl the toes under, breathe in, and lift your butt up toward the sky. We're gonna hold here, pedal your feet. So bend one leg, the other leg is straight, and the straight leg's heel is trying to reach toward the floor, and then shift to the other side. And coming back to down dog, lift your left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, left foot down. Inhale, right leg up. Inhale, right leg down. Let's do one more on each side. Inhale, left up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right up. Exhale, down. Walk hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees. And separate your legs if you like. And hold here in this forward stretch, forward bend. This is a deep stretch. Well, stretch for the whole back side, but also deep stretch for the low back. Then hands on hips, we're gonna come up with a flat back. So inhale and come all the way up to standing. This is mountain pose. Hands are drop down beside you. Palms either facing out or towards your thighs, one or the other. Mountain pose. Let's do a body scan while we're here. See how you feel. If mood has improved, or if you were feeling a little lethargic when we started, if energy is up a little, or if you were a little, whatever the word could be, energized, and you might feel a little more relaxed. Now let's do some sprinklers. So just twisting the upper body using the arms. Let the hands tap your body as you go from side to side. Coming back to center, we'll go tree pose. So some options, baby tree. So feet are parallel, they don't have to touch unless you want them to. You just lift the heel, whichever heel. So the ball of the foot is on the floor. You can also turn the whatever leg, that knee outward and slide I'm using right foot to the inside of the right ankle. This is tree, a different version. You can bring right foot to calf, bent leg, I'm sorry, whichever leg you're on, the bent leg, that knee stays open, okay? And then you can also bring the foot up above the knee to the thigh. I can't do that one very well, but I will demo and cheat and hold it. You can also, I'm gonna really cheat here, cross whatever bent leg, across toward the other groin-ish area. You can hold on to that foot or not, whatever you can do. This is not one I choose because I have to struggle a little too long, and I want to just be where I can kind of settle into the pose. So I typically do foot to opposite calf. That's the one I usually pick. Hands options, prayer hands, front of your heart, prayer hands above your head. Upside down, I'm sorry, V shape, not upside down, V shape. Arms out, palms up or down. Upside down V. I'm going to turn around. Prayer hands, fingertips down or up. So when you bring your hands behind your arms behind you, you probably immediately felt a stretch on the shoulder caps. You can do wrists or elbows. So find what works for you. We're going to hold there now that I've showed you all of the things. Pick your way and hold and breathe. Also with the arms back, it's a chest opener as well. So a little bit of opening of the muscles across your upper chest. And then release, shake out arms and legs. Switch to the other leg. So the other leg will be the standing leg. And then pick your leg placement for the bent leg, arm placement. This is again a balanced pose. So if you are wobbling, it's all right. Bent knee is turned out. Wherever you have your, however you have the bent leg positioned, that knee is turned out. Couple more breaths. And then release, shake out arms and legs. So you might feel the standing leg is kind of doing all the work. So when you release it, your other foot down, you might feel the standing leg kind of saying, oh my God, thank you. But shake out arms and legs. We're going to go into streamline pose. So sweep the arms up. We're going to put one hand in front of the other, hands above your arms above your head, and then pull the arms towards your ear so that you almost block the sound. Stand up really straight. Just hold here, soften the breath. Squeeze the arms toward the ears. Inhale. Remember which hand is in front. And then exhale the arms down. Inhale the arms back up. We're putting the other hand in front. Same pose, streamline. Squeeze your ears with your upper arms. Stand up really tall, fingertips up toward the ceiling. And then inhale the arms down. Separate the feet. Turn the right toes to the right. So the left foot is straight, toes are pointing straight out. Right foot turns to the right. Upper body stays pointing straight ahead, not off to the side because our right leg is out. Inhale, arms into a T shape, arms and shoulders, fingertips are in the same line. Okay, strong arms. Breathe in. We're going to triangle here. Reach out with the right fingers and then down. And the left hand goes up. And the option for the right hand is shin, closer, halfway down the shin, down to the right ankle, palm on the floor, inside the right foot or outside. So it's up to you how far you go. Left arm is straight up. Soften your breath. So stretching the left rib cage, the back of the right thigh. See if you notice that. And then inhale, come back up. Drop the arms, shake out your arms. Let's change the feet. So right toes point straight out. Left foot is turned to the left. Arms in a T shape. Reach with the left fingers. Right butt reaches the opposite way. And then tip over. Hand, left hand shin, left hand, left shin, halfway down the shin, down to the floor, down to the ankle. Right arm stays straight up. See if you notice a stretch on the right rib cage and the back of the left thigh. Hold here and breathe. And inhale, come up. And we're going to keep the feet turned out a bit. We're going to go into goddess pose. So goddess pose is cactus arms. So the elbow and shoulder in the same line, on the same line. Elbow, hand, fist, fingers, wrist are vertical. Bend your knees. This is called goddess. The arms are supported. They're not dangling down. They're intentionally held up. Soft breath. Inhale, straighten arms and legs. Exhale down into goddess. Inhale up. Exhale down, goddess. We'll do 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale, goddess. Inhale up. Exhale, goddess. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale, goddess. Hold, goddess. Keep breathing. Soft breath. Strong arms. Then inhale to standing. Shake out your arms and legs. I don't have on my watch. That's why I'm checking the time. Sorry. Hands on your hips. We're going to do a forward bend. So you can bend your knees a little bit. Breathe in here. We're just going to go down toward the floor. You can drop your fingers toward the floor, or you can put your hands around by your ankles. Drop your head so the top of your head is facing the floor. Try to release your spine a little bit. That will deepen the stretch. See if you can kind of let go of your back. Inhale the arms out, stand up. Exhale the arms down, fingers toward the floor. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward bend. 3 more. Inhale. Up, stand up tall. Each time you come up, arms are straight. Exhale down. This is number 2. Inhale. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale down. And then inhale up. Hold here. Right hand grabs left wrist. Exhale to your right. Pull the left wrist. Keep breathing. Inhale, center. Change the hands. Exhale, left. Pull the right wrist. Inhale, up. Exhale over to the right. Change the hands. Inhale, up. Change hands. Exhale, left. We'll do one more stretch. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale, right. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, left. Then come up to center. Inhale. Arms come down. Exhale. I want you to do sprinklers one more time. Then we'll go into final relaxation. So you can get comfortable on your mat. If the bed is nearby, if the sofa's nearby. And once you get situated, see how you feel. See what you notice that may be different than when we started, as far as how your body feels, your mood, energy level. So allowing your body to settle, checking on your breath. You notice any areas of tension that you're holding around your body, try to release that. Check on your jaw. The jaw is soft. Breath is soft. Gently turn your head from side to side. Wiggle your toes and fingers. Next breath in, take last stretch with the class. Arms up overhead. You can point and flex your feet and circle your wrists. Circle your ankles. And then exhale the arms down. Thank you so much for coming to class, Brian and Miles. I appreciate your support. May you be happy. May your life have meaning, and may you both be instruments of social change. I will see you next Wednesday. Thank you, Shalyn, for supporting us. And everyone have a good rest of the week.